Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to go over the top 3 finishers for every car class in the 24 Hours of Le Mans, because as we know, the World Endurance Championship has 3 different car classes. So, I'm going to go through the Hypercar top 3 cars, the LMP2 top 3 cars, and then the LM GT3 top 3. So, let's start off with who were the top 3 in the Hypercar class in the 2024 24 Hours of Le Mans. So, who won the race? It was the number 50 Ferrari AF Corsa. Now, the other car won last year, and this is only the second year that Ferrari have been in the Hypercar class for a very long time. So, they won on debut last year, and have won again this year with their other car, the number 50. So, who was driving? Well, throughout the 24 hours we had Fuoco, Molina and Nielsen in the car, so big congratulations to those 3. In second place for the Hypercar class was the number 7 Toyota Gazoo Racing, being driven by Lopez, and 2 names that F1 fans are going to recognise, Kobayashi and De Vries. And then in third place was the number 51 Ferrari AF Corsa, of course, who won last year's Hypercar class at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Now, who was driving that this year? Well, Pierre Guidi, Calado, and another name that F1 fans recognise, Giovinazzi. So, moving on to the LMP2 cars, which is the spec series of the World Endurance Championship. All the cars are made by the exact same manufacturer to the same spec, so it's literally a spec series, which I think is quite cool, because of course the Hypercar is like, you know, the pinnacle of these cars. They are incredibly fast, very powerful, but the LMP2 series is kind of the spec series of the World Endurance Championship. Anyway, who were the top 3 in this class? Well, we had the number 22 United Autosports win the race, which was pretty good for them. Of course, we had in that car Jarvis, Garg and Siegel, and then in second place we had the 34 Inter Europol competition car, being driven by Smychovsky. I hope I pronounced that right, but if I haven't, I apologise. Lomko and Novalak, who used to be in Formula 2. I don't know if he still is, though. He might be, I'm not sure. And lastly, in third place in the LMP2 class was the ID EC Sport car, number 28, driven by Lafargue, Van Uitert, again, I'm sorry if I've pronounced that wrong, and Garus, again, another name that if I've pronounced it wrong, I am sorry. Now, for the LMGT3 cars. Now, the LMGT3 series is the GT3 cars. You've got loads of different very recognisable GT3 cars. You've got Mustangs, Aston Martins, Ferraris, McLarens, BMWs, one of which was being driven by ex-MotoGP rider and champion Valentino Rossi in the 46 BMW. I don't know how, well, I don't think his car finished in the top 3, unfortunately, but I'm going to go over who did finish in the top 3. So, the winner of the LMGT3 class at the 24 Hours of Le Mans this year was the 91 Manthey EMA car, being driven by Shaheen, Schuring and Lietz. And then, in second place was the Team WRT 31 car, being driven by Lung Galile, another XF2 driver, and Farfus. And in third place in the LMGT3 series was the 88 Proton competition car, being driven by Roda, Peterson and Olsen. And that is everyone who finished in the top 3 of each series in this year's 24 Hours of Le Mans. Of course, very exciting race as always. I didn't get to watch all of it because, you know, it's 24 hours, so it's a hell of a lot of TV to be watching. But from what I did watch, it was looking to be a really good race. I was quite surprised by some of the non-finishers, because, well, in the Hypercar class, by the time I tuned in, both Alpines were out due to engine issues. Yikes. Very much giving me F1 Alpine vibes there, unfortunately. Bruno Famin was present at the 24 hours as well, so I can't imagine he was a very happy man. And it seems that Robert Kubica's car that was leading for a while also went out of the race. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. So please, give this video a like, subscribe to mine and Roxanne's channels. Her link is down in the description, my button is down there, please click those, and then the bell icons to get both sets of our notifications. Comment as well, because why not? And let me know what you thought of the 24 Hours of Le Mans for the 2024 WEC series, and who do you think's going to win next year? Let me know. Once you've done that too, please follow me on my social medias. They'll be down in the link tree in the description below. That is going to be Roxanne's website, of course. And lastly, please do share this video with all your friends. They can join the infinite loop of liking, subscribing, commenting, following, and sharing, and around and around and around that loop. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with my predictions for the Acolyte Episode 4. Goodbye!